From ABC 7, live breaking news.
Breaking news in San Jose, a shooting at Valley Fair Mall on this Black Friday. Shots ringing out as the mall was packed with holiday shoppers. And at this hour, the search for the shooter is still on. Good evening and thank you for joining us for this special edition of ABC 7 News. I'm Frances Wang. This all unfolding at Valley Fair Mall on Stevens Creek Boulevard. 3 people have been taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds, but police do say there's currently not a threat to the public. ABC 7 News reporter Ansar Hassan live for us at the scene. Ansar, what is it there like right now?
Yeah, Francis, good evening. As you mentioned, I was just able to confirm with San Jose Police just a few minutes ago, 3 gunshot victims, 1 adult male, 1 adult female, and 1 16-year-old taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No reports of any arrests right now. You can see that the mall was put on lockdown. That has now been lifted. People are allowed to leave. Shoppers were told to shelter in place, some up to 30 minutes in storage rooms until police were allowed to escort them out. This is video from about an hour ago. Law enforcement with machine guns escorting people out of Macy's. They had to come out with their hands up as a safety procedure. These are shoppers and Macy's staff who were in a storage room sheltering in place. I spoke to one Macy's employee who told me just 4 days ago they had safety training. I spoke to one shopper who was shopping for jeans in the women's section when she heard gunshots.
I was about to pay for those, and then I hear like 4 or 5 times like pew 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 sounds, you know.
Gunshots.
Yeah, gunshots, and then everybody was running around. Then their employee was announcing like vehicle like all, I mean the areas, you know.
Evacuate the area.
Yeah, so. Firstly, me and some other people tried to hide in the clothes, you know. Oh my God, nearby the walls. Then we went to the restroom to hide ourselves. Then their missing employees helped us to get out from the restroom.
The mall is closed, but there's still a lot of traffic in the area. As you can imagine, thousands of people being forced to evacuate all at once. So you can see there's still a lot of traffic, still a lot of law enforcement in the area. Once again, Francis, 3 people injured, taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police want to emphasize that this was an isolated incident and that it is safe here now at Valley Fair Mall. Reporting live, Ansar Hassan, ABC 7 News.
And Ansar, before you go, you kind of arrived there when there was this shift in energy from thinking there was an active shooter in the mall to learning this was an isolated incident. What was shoppers' reactions when they did hear that?
Yeah, Francis, as you can imagine, when we first got here, there were thousands of people trying to get out of the mall. We spoke to shoppers who, their children were at one end of the mall, they were coming out of another end, people trying to reunite. As the hour went by and police started to calm down and let people know that it was safe, people started to temper their emotions a bit, but still very chaotic. As I mentioned, thousands of people having to be evacuated from the mall all at once, no information early on, so it's difficult that first hour for sure.
Yeah, just remembering that it happened on a Black Friday with so many families and children, really putting this horrifying scene to perspective here. Ansar, thank you very much.